Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something absolutely mind-blowing. This is not just a car review. This is an experience, a full sensory overload of speed, design, power, and pure automotive obsession. Imagine standing still while something flashes past you so fast it barely registers, but somehow leaves your heart racing. That's exactly the kind of machine we're talking about today. Right in front of us sits one of the most insane sports cars of 2025. From the very first glance, it doesn't just look fast. It looks like it's breaking the rules of physics even when parked. Low, wide, aggressive, every inch of this car screams performance. Let's start with the exterior because honestly, this is where the car hits you the hardest. The front end is sharp, almost predatory. Those headlights, razor-thin LED strips, look like they're staring you down. They're not just for visibility, they're a statement. The daytime running lights carve through the air visually, giving the car a futuristic edge that feels straight out of a sci-fi movie. The grille isn't oversized for no reason. It's sculpted to channel air exactly where it needs to go, cooling the engine and improving aerodynamics. And then you notice the carbon fiber. It's everywhere. The front splitter sits inches from the ground, aggressively pushing air around the car rather than under it. This isn't just for looks, it's engineering. Every curve, every vent, every sharp line has a purpose. It's like the designers sat down with engineers and said, let's build something that looks insane but also works perfectly. Moving along the side, the profile is pure drama. The car sits unbelievably low, hugging the ground like it's glued to it. Massive air intakes dominate the doors and rear quarters, feeding air into the engine and cooling systems. The wheels are huge, wrapped in performance tires that look ready to tear up the road, or a racetrack, at any moment. The rims themselves are a work of art. Multi-spoke, lightweight, designed for both strength and airflow. Behind them, you can spot massive brake discs and high-performance calipers. This thing isn't just built to go fast, it's built to stop just as aggressively. Now let's talk about the rear, because this is where things get absolutely wild. The back of the car looks like it belongs on a race car grid. There's a massive diffuser that looks like it could slice through the air. The exhaust system sits proudly in the center, large and unapologetic. When this car starts, you don't just hear it, you feel it in your chest. Above that, there's an active rear wing. At low speeds, it sits subtly, blending into the design. But once you push the car, it rises automatically, increasing downforce and stability. It's like the car transforms in real time, adapting to how you drive. And those taillights, thin, sharp, almost like glowing blades, add to that futuristic feel. At night, this car doesn't just drive by, it leaves a signature. Now let's step inside, because the interior is just as insane, but in a completely different way. Opening the door feels like entering a cockpit rather than a car. Everything is driver-focused. The seats are low, sculpted, and wrapped in premium materials like Alcantara and leather. They hug you tightly, making sure you stay planted even during aggressive cornering. The steering wheel is straight out of a race car. Flat bottom, compact, loaded with controls. You've got drive mode selectors, performance toggles, and even shift lights that flash as you approach redline. It's not just a wheel, it's your command center. The dashboard is clean but packed with technology. A fully digital instrument cluster displays everything from speed and RPM to performance data like G-forces and lap times. The graphics are sharp, customizable, and designed to keep you focused. In the center, there's a touchscreen infotainment system that blends seamlessly into the design. It's fast, responsive, and supports everything you'd expect: navigation, smartphone integration, media controls, but it never feels like it takes attention away from driving. And then there's the little details. The stitching on the seats, the carbon fiber trims, the metallic accents, even the sound of the switches and buttons feels precise and premium. This isn't just luxury, it's performance luxury. Everything inside this car reminds you that you're sitting in something special. But let's be honest, all of this means nothing if the performance doesn't deliver. So let's talk about what happens when you press that start button. The engine roars to life with a sound that instantly gives you goosebumps. Depending on the exact configuration, this car is powered by a high-performance engine, likely a twin turbocharged V8 or even a hybrid-assisted powertrain pushing insane horsepower numbers. We're talking somewhere in the range of 700 to over 1000 horsepower. Yes, you heard that right. The acceleration is brutal. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour happens in under 3 seconds. Some versions even push closer to 2.5 seconds. When you hit the gas, the car doesn't just move, it launches. Your head snaps back, your heart starts pounding, and for a moment, everything else disappears. The transmission is lightning fast. Gear shifts happen almost instantly, whether you're using the paddle shifters or letting the car handle it. There's no lag, no hesitation, just pure, uninterrupted power delivery. And then there's the handling. This car sticks to the road like nothing else. The suspension is tuned for performance but still manages to keep things controlled. Whether you're taking tight corners or sweeping bends, the car feels planted, precise, and incredibly responsive. Steering is sharp and direct. You feel everything: the road, the grip, the limits. It's not just driving, it's communication between you and the machine. And when it comes to braking, it's just as impressive. Those massive brakes we saw earlier, they do their job perfectly. The stopping power is strong, consistent, and confidence-inspiring. You can push this car hard, knowing it will respond exactly how you expect. Now let's talk about driving modes, because this car isn't just one personality, it's multiple. In comfort mode, it calms down. The suspension softens slightly, the throttle response becomes smoother, and the car becomes more manageable for everyday driving. Yes, you can actually drive this beast daily, if you want to. Switch to sport mode, and everything tightens up. The engine becomes more responsive, the exhaust gets louder, and the car feels more alive. And then there's track mode. This is where the car unleashes everything. The exhaust screams, the suspension stiffens, the traction control relaxes, and suddenly, you're not just driving, you're experiencing something close to a race car. It's intense, it's addictive, it's unforgettable. Now, let's talk about fuel efficiency. Though honestly, if you're buying a car like this, that's probably not your main concern. Still, with modern engineering and hybrid systems in some models, efficiency has improved compared to older supercars. But make no mistake, this car is built for performance first. Finally, let's get into pricing. This level of performance, design, and technology doesn't come cheap. Depending on the model, specifications, and customization options, you're looking at a starting price somewhere between $200,000 and $500,000 or even more for limited editions. And once you start adding options, custom paint, interior upgrades, performance packages, the price can climb quickly. But for many enthusiasts, this isn't just a purchase, it's a dream. A statement, a piece of automotive art. So what's the final verdict? This 2025 sports car isn't just insane, it's on another level. From its aggressive exterior and luxurious interior to its mind-blowing performance and cutting-edge technology, it delivers an experience that's hard to put into words. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about how you feel every second in between. And honestly, that's what makes cars like this so special. If you love speed, design, and pure adrenaline, this is the kind of machine that stays in your mind long after you've seen it. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this cinematic deep dive into one of the craziest sports cars of 2025, make sure to stick around for more content like this. Because trust me, we're just getting started.